Tammy Slaton, a star of 1000 LB Sisters, continues to repeat the same errors unexpectedly. TLC actress Tammy Slaton has recently made commendable decisions regarding her health, yet she has yet to achieve similar progress in her personal life. The show, which broadcast this past April, clearly reveals a concern with her decisions. In contrast to other seasons of the show, this installment centered on Tammy and Amy Slaton as they endeavor to advance in life, having both achieved considerable achievement in their weight loss journeys. Nevertheless, the narrative of 1000 LB Sisters is now exploring the sisters' connections with their family, spouses, and their own identities in greater depth. Regrettably, despite her efforts to pursue skin removal surgery and manage the grief of her husband, Caleb Willingham's passing, Slaton appears to be ensnared in a persistent cycle of self-sabotage. In the debut of 1000 LB Sisters Season 7, Slaton disclosed that she had embraced the prospect of love anew. It was subsequently disclosed that the reality star had been involved with a woman named Andrea Dalton. This revelation was not particularly surprising, given Slaton has publicly identified as pansexual for some time. Subsequent to Willingham's demise, she indicated a predilection for romantic relationships with women. Notwithstanding, her recent relationship with Dalton is eliciting significant concerns, particularly considering Slaton's propensity for hasty decision-making without adequate contemplation of the repercussions. Slaton and Dalton encountered each other on a dating application and established an immediate rapport. In Season 7, Episode 2 of 1000 LB Sisters, Slaton was depicted preparing for her inaugural public date with Dalton. Following several months of companionship, the pair engaged in a bowling outing and appeared to enjoy themselves sincerely. Nonetheless, the chronology of the situation is quite troubling. Slaton encountered her ex-husband in November 2021 while they were both residents at a rehabilitation center. They wed a year later in November 2022. Regrettably, Willingham succumbed to obesity-related problems in July 2023. Although a year and a half may seem plenty to move on from someone, it may not be the case for Slaton. The reality star's attempt to communicate with her deceased husband's spirit in an episode of Season 6 clearly indicates her ongoing grief for Willingham. Embarking on another love relationship under public scrutiny suggests that Slaton may be attempting to expedite her healing process. Her relationship with Dalton may perhaps be authentic. Nevertheless, it could simultaneously serve as a diversion from the more significant issue at hand. Slaton appears to be preoccupied with the success of her new relationship, seemingly disregarding Dalton's criminal history. According to The Sun, Slaton's girlfriend has been arrested many times for offenses including possession of marijuana, driving without a legal license, and failing to appear in court. The reality star, caught off guard by the thrill of a new romance, may jeopardize the advancements she has achieved in her personal journey. At this juncture, Slaton cannot afford to associate with someone as reckless as Dalton, whose conduct may revert her to her detrimental habits. During their date, Dalton indicated a desire to meet Slaton's family, which was somewhat unexpected given the brevity of their relationship. Slaton's new girlfriend appears excessively enthusiastic about integrating with her family and is advocating for introductions, despite Slaton's evident unease. The reality television personality is apprehensive regarding her family's response upon discovering her romantic involvement with a lady. Dalton's overt indifference to Slaton's worry suggests a lack of genuine interest in fostering a connection with her spouse. Dalton may be more inclined to utilize Slaton and her family for increased TV time and notoriety. The more Slaton disregards these warning signs, the greater the likelihood that she will replicate her past errors. Slaton's interaction with Dalton is increasingly resembling the problematic patterns that afflicted her relationship with Willingham. In both instances, Slaton was instantly attracted to the other individual solely due to their fondness for her. Nonetheless, with Slaton and Willingham, it gradually became evident that their relationship was predicated more on convenience than real compatibility. Due to her emotional vulnerability, Slaton swiftly seeks solace in others who comprehend her suffering. Initially disinterested in Willingham, she ultimately succumbed to his persistent attempts, and the pattern appears to be recurring with Dalton. Nevertheless, 1,000-pound sisters Tammy Slaton's emotional adjustment following skin removal surgery, her current status. Star of 1,000. LB sisters Tammy Slaton underwent skin removal surgery in January 2025, marking a big milestone following her loss of almost 500 pounds. This treatment, which excised 15 pounds of superfluous skin from her chin, arms, and lower abdomen, resulted in a significant physical transformation and enhanced her mental well-being. The surplus skin resulting from her rapid weight loss earlier impeded her mobility and comfort, exacerbating feelings of self-consciousness and sadness. The operation has enhanced Tammy's confidence and empowerment by confronting the tangible evidence of her prior problems. This shift has enabled her to accept her new identity, thereby improving her self-esteem and mental health. The psychological advantages of Tammy's skin removal operation are apparent in her heightened public involvement and optimistic disposition. The transformation in her demeanor is evident, showcasing increased happiness and self-confidence, as demonstrated in her social media updates and public engagements. The procedure, featured in Season 7 of 1000 LB Sisters, signifies a pivotal moment for Tammy, aiding her in surmounting her challenges with despair associated with her weight and detrimental habits. By eliminating physical obstacles, Tammy can now concentrate on realizing the life she has always envisioned. Despite Tammy's fervent desire for the surgery, she was consumed by apprehension before to the procedure. In an episode of 1,000 Pounds Sisters Season 7, she confessed to being terrified about the surgery. Her worry originated from the risks associated with major surgery, exacerbated by her history of health issues, including a near-fatal incident in 2022. Tammy expressed concern on possible complications or failure to regain consciousness post-anesthesia. Despite her enthusiasm, the emotional burden of these anxieties rendered the decision formidable. Still, she resolutely advanced, motivated by her aspiration for enhanced health and self-assurance. Tammy conveyed apprehension regarding her appearance following surgery, confessing to E! News, "I am primarily concerned about the pain and my fear of how I will perceive myself afterwards. I am accustomed to the presence of this on my arms, and now, upon waking on Saturday or Sunday, I will no longer have it." Her apprehensions were justifiable. Skin removal is a significant surgical procedure that entails considerable risks and a demanding recovery phase. Tammy's skin removal procedure transcended mere aesthetic considerations. The surplus flabby skin was hindering the 1,000-pound sister star. She possessed an excess of loose skin between her legs, resulting in a bow-legged appearance. It also complicated the maintenance of her skin's dryness, rendering her susceptible to perilous infections. Furthermore, the surplus skin adversely affected her emotional well-being. It served as a perpetual reminder of the past, and Tammy had ultimately discovered a means of evading it. Tammy recently shared TikTok photographs with herself and her lover, Andrea Dalton, showcasing the effects of her skin removal procedure. Tammy's jowls are disappeared, and she resembles an entirely different woman. Tammy's transformed visage and physique represent more than mere aesthetic alteration. Her transformed appearance signifies emotional and psychological development for the 1,000-pound sister star. The surgery's effects beyond just aesthetics, enhancing Tammy's quality of life. Tammy's smaller face serves as a potent emblem of her hard-earned autonomy and mental well-being as she continues to chronicle her journey. Nonetheless, 6 potential storylines for 1,000 LB Sisters following Season 7. Tammy's bariatric journey approaches conclusion. Tammy Slaton's weight loss journey may be approaching its culmination, although numerous compelling narratives for 1,000-pound sisters remain to engage viewers' attention. Since its inception in 2020, the program has chronicled Tammy and her sister, Amy Slaton, as they endeavored to shed weight and enhance their overall well-being. The Slaton sisters, initially exceeding a combined weight of 1,000 pounds, faced challenges in overcoming their detrimental eating habits and increasing their physical activity. Over time, Amy, initially weighing 406 pounds, demonstrated remarkable improvement in her fitness journey, losing sufficient weight naturally to qualify for weight loss surgery. Tammy grappled with her addiction and detrimental eating behaviors for an extended period. She almost abandoned her fitness adventure and thereafter began to socialize regularly with her pals, partaking in alcohol consumption. A life-threatening incident that resulted in her coma prompted a transformation in her behavior. Ultimately, Tammy lost sufficient weight to qualify for bariatric surgery. Subsequent to the therapy, she effectively shed 500 pounds and underwent skin excision surgery by early 2025. Upon the conclusion of Tammy's weight reduction metamorphosis, the network commenced the promotion of a new program, 1,000 Pounds Roomies, featuring a like concept. Tammy's amorous entanglements have always garnered substantial interest from admirers. In 2021, she disclosed her pansexuality, indicating her openness to dating individuals irrespective of their sexual orientation. A year later, she commenced a relationship with her husband, Caleb Willingham, and encountered allegations of hastily entering the relationship. Tammy Slaton showcases her defined jawline and prominent facial features after a successful skin removal operation in Season 7 of 1000 LB Sisters. Regrettably, Caleb succumbed in June 2023, leaving Tammy distraught as she pursued her weight loss goal. As of 2025, Tammy is in a relationship with Andrea Dalton, who made a brief appearance in Season 7 of 1000 Pounds Sisters. Fans possess numerous inquiries regarding their bond, which may be elucidated in forthcoming seasons. Initially, the focus was on Tammy and Amy in 1000 LB Sisters, but subsequently, the weight loss endeavors of other family members became prominent. Amanda Halterman, known for her sharp wit, and Chris Combs, recognized for his relatable yet humorous commentary, became significant figures on the show. Observing the entire family travel together is consistently enjoyable, as it encompasses instances of sibling camaraderie, amusement, and levity. However, amidst the enjoyment, tension emerges from the conflicting personalities and emotional dialogues within the family, resulting in dramatic instances. Consequently, a trip in the forthcoming season may serve as a notable anticipation. Amanda had considerable opinions over Amy's rapid relationship with Brian, prompting viewers to be intrigued about the origins of her relationship with Leonard Moore. Amanda's social media updates indicate that her relationship with Leonard is intensifying. She has begun to identify herself as Amanda Moore, signifying rapid improvement. Rumors suggest that Leonard may have established a relationship with Amanda for motives beyond authentic affection, as he has now assumed the role of her manager. The relationship between Amanda and Leonard has the potential to create an intriguing narrative in the forthcoming season. Similar to Tammy and Amy, Chris's spouse, Brittany Combs, has demonstrated a robust commitment to improving her health through weight loss. She seeks weight loss surgery to enhance her physical health and to satisfy her emotional aspiration to conceive a child. In Season 7 of 1000 LB Sisters, Brittany disclosed that her weight has impeded her aspirations of motherhood, reflecting Amy's situation. She is resolute in pursuing weight loss surgery to ultimately have a child. Her transition from weight reduction to motherhood might provide a compelling narrative. Tammy formerly weighed over 600 pounds, adversely affecting her social life. She was restricted to her residence and had little opportunity to form in-person friendships. Nonetheless, her circumstances have transformed significantly in the previous year. Tammy has reduced 500 pounds and undergone extra skin removal, leading to a substantial enhancement in her self-esteem. With her newfound confidence, she will expand her social network and reduce her need on her family for emotional support. It will be intriguing to observe how Tammy navigates her evolving social life in the forthcoming season of 1000 Pounds Sisters. Greetings, esteemed viewers. Welcome to my channel. I am Mina. I hope your day is going well. If you like the video, please remember to subscribe to the channel.